Dear friends, we begin with the prayer of the just man Job in the Old Testament. Naked I came forth from my mother's womb, and naked I shall go back again. The Lord gave, and the Lord has taken away. Blessed be the name of the Lord. The book of Job is magnificent, but more important, it addresses perhaps the greatest problem of human existence. Why do people suffer for no fault of their own? Why does a good God permit bad things to happen to good people? Why, for example, is a child born with some deformity? Why does God allow humans to do horrendous things to others? Why doesn't God do something about all this violence in our society and innocent suffering? Why does God permit this horrific COVID-19 pandemic now involving the whole of the world? More than any other book in the Bible, Job focuses, I think, on the dilemma of human suffering. And after about 35 chapters of human attempts to solve this problem of pain, Job finally gets the chance to hear the one who knows the answer, and that is God himself. It's important to see how God speaks to Job. He addresses him out of the storm. God does not give him a calm philosophical solution to this dilemma, but he begins by asking what at first seems like a very irrelevant question. Who sets the limits for the sea? Why do the waves stop at a certain point and go no further? Those questions really cannot be answered. As if it were enough to contemplate creation, God asks a series of questions about things which cause us to wonder and to have awe and even a tremendous fear. The more we know about the world, the more we realize how actually we really know, and each scientific discovery inevitably raises new questions. Such is the nature of science, but also in a certain way is the nature of our faith. What the book of Job underscores most of all is that God speaks to us out of the storm. In other words, as Paul Claudel, the great French playwright, wrote, Jesus did not come to take our sufferings away, but to fill them with his presence. And during the recent months, the media has so often made us aware of this pandemic and also of the destructive power of storms like Laura and Sally, and even those in the path of hurricanes are now suffering great destruction. We want to flee. We feel helpless. We want to hunker down. It touches us on the level because, too, we also face storms in our personal lives. I'm thinking about some physical, others emotional, the turbulence which results when something in us perhaps unleashes great frustration, like this social distancing, or even things that make us sad or feel powerless. The storms can rage out of control, although they do not last forever. What matters in the long run is whether God addresses us out of the storm. God's word humbles Job, and Job, like a little child in today's gospel, inclines his head in silence. I remember when Pope Benedict XVI visited the great concentration camp of Auschwitz, and there, as he encountered this horrific memory, he said, words cannot describe or answer this situation. So too, the gospel presents a paradigmatic experience of the disciples facing a storm on the turbulent sea. In spite of waves breaking over the boat, they thought they were lost and would drown. Jesus somehow remained asleep in the storm. Like Job, the disciples wonder if their Lord really cares about them, Perhaps we wonder if the Lord really cares about each of us. But after quieting the sea, Jesus questioned them, and today Jesus questions us. Why are you terrified? Do you not yet have faith? I think there at last three things that matter: faith and hope and love. And always the greatest of these is love.